Welcome back to our exploration of the spectral shadows that linger within Kennebec County. In this, our fourth episode, we travel to the quiet town of Benton, Maine, to a seemingly ordinary house on Falls Road that holds a singularly gruesome and enduring local legend. It is a tale woven from historical fact and chilling paranormal encounters. This story became infamous throughout the region and beyond. The legend of the Footless Ghost of Benton Falls. The story centers around the Linnell family, who resided in the house during the 1960s and 1970s. For 13 years, the family of 8, along with numerous visiting relatives, became unwilling participants in a haunting that seemed to emanate from the very bones of the old home. While strange occurrences had plagued them for some time, the true horror of their situation would not be fully unearthed until a fateful summer day in 1970. In August of that year, the Linnells decided to undertake renovations in their dining room. As they tore into a wall, a task meant to improve their home, they instead uncovered a macabre secret that had been concealed within the plaster and lath for decades. There, nestled amongst animal bones and old corn cobs, was a shriveled, mummified human foot. The horrifying discovery sent a shockwave through the family and the community. The relic was sent to a state pathologist for examination, who delivered a startling conclusion. The foot had belonged to a 5-month-old infant and had been surgically amputated, likely around the year 1900. This detail was particularly chilling, as local history held that a doctor had once lived in that very house during that exact time period. The discovery of the foot was not the beginning of the haunting, but rather a grotesque confirmation that the strange events the family had been experiencing were tied to a long-buried tragedy. Beginning in 1964, the Linnell family cataloged dozens of inexplicable and terrifying events. The auditory disturbances were the most common. Family members frequently reported hearing phantom footsteps ascending and descending the main staircase and echoing through the upstairs hall. More disturbingly, the sound was often described not as a normal gait, but as the distinct, unnerving drag of a limping foot, a detail that took on a far more sinister meaning after the discovery in the wall. The house seemed alive with unseen presences. Visual apparitions also tormented the family. Shadowy figures were often glimpsed standing ominously at the top of the stairs, fleeting silhouettes that would vanish upon a second glance. The feeling of being watched was pervasive, but the encounters often became terrifyingly physical. Several members of the Linnell family reported the chilling sensation of a cold, heavy presence sitting on the edge of their beds in the dead of night, sometimes followed by the icy touch of an unseen hand on their arms. The haunting was not limited to the family alone. A young child visiting the home once began screaming in terror, pointing to an empty corner of a room and crying out about that man standing there, a figure no one else could see. The spectral activity manifested in other sensory ways as well. The faint, tinkling notes of a music box would drift from empty rooms. An inexplicable sense would suddenly permeate the air, the sweet, funereal smell of carnations, or the sharp, masculine aroma of cigar smoke, with no discernible source. Even the family dog was not immune to the house's unseen occupant. The animal would often stand in a room, barking furiously at what appeared to be an empty space, its hackles raised as if confronting an invisible intruder. For 13 years, the Linnell family endured this tenacious grasp on their reality. While some subsequent residents of the house on Falls Road have reported living in perfect peace, the legacy of the Linnells' experience has not faded. The story, immortalized in books like Maine Ghosts and Legends, has cemented itself in the annals of New England folklore. The grisly discovery in the wall gave a name and a narrative to the phantom footsteps and cold touches, ensuring that the tale of the Footless Ghost of Benton Falls would continue to haunt the imagination for generations to come. For more fascinating mini-documentaries like this, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episodes of this series, Hauntings in Kennebec County and Augusta, Maine. All of these are based on the Gothic ghost story of author Sharon Desrousseau. The book itself, a tenacious grasp on reality. This episode, the fourth in this series, is on the channel named after that Gothic ghost story.